What the hell? Hello, hello. I believe we're live. Hope everybody's having a great weekend. Good Sunday, staying warm. Lately, we've been having a bout of cold weather and a lots of snow, and the snow's not going anywhere. And I said to myself, just like we did in the fall with the foliage, let's in the wintertime check out the snowpack and see how Microsoft Flight Simulator 2024's weather system actually represents the weather that we have. And so all over Northern Virginia, we have snow. So I'm hoping that the sim actually does a good job at demonstrating this snowpack. So as the title says, we're doing in the Cessna 172 a VFR, and we're just going to check out the snowpack. We're going to go from Leesburg, KJYO, down to Charlotte, which is KSHD. Hope you guys enjoy the flight. So we're going to go over here. Okay, we're going to turn on. Let's actually get the fuel first before we do anything. Aircraft, flight performance, mass and balance, fuel. 70%. Let's load that into the aircraft immediately. Okay, so let's turn on the master alternator and battery. Avionics and bus. Let's turn on the beacon. Push the mixture in. Get both lines of fuel going. Clear prop, and we're going to start. All right, so we got that. Let's go get our flight plan from SimBrief. So we're going to use the SimBrief app, SimBrief or SimBrief dispatch. And if we do view, it should be loaded because we've already gotten this into the system online from SimBrief. So as I said, we're departing KJYO, and we're going to arrive at KSHD, which is Shenandoah. That looks good. Let's go ahead and import the route. Perfect. All right, so let's just go up here, just make sure. So we're departing runway 17, and we're coming down into runway 5. This looks good. Great. Let's go ahead and call our clearance. Actually, we're doing VFR, so we'll wait till departure. Tower November Charlie, Juliet 472, are you there? Make sure this works.
November Charlie, Juliet 472, Leesburg Tower, go ahead.
Yeah, we're requesting VFR out on runway 17.
November Charlie, Juliet 472, runway 17 unavailable, only runway 35 active.
Let me check my meter. Hold on a second. Make sure that that's accurate. Let me go to meter. Let me check. Unless it changed. We sat idle for about 20 minutes, so it may have changed. Let's see. It is runway 17. See, this is garbage. In real world, runway 17 is active. In the sim, it's 35. So Say Intentions is actually using what the sim sees. Let's go and make sure we have live weather on. Yep, I got live weather. Okay, wait a minute. Let's go over here. Yeah, live weather is on. I can tell because there's snow on the ground. This is crap. Okay, whatever. Tower, November, Charlie, Juliet 472. According to a live meter, I'm showing runway 17 is active.
November Charlie Juliet 472 negative. Only runway 35 active.
Where do you get your data from? So that's 120.5. So let's just set it here. 120.5. Good afternoon, ground. November Charlie Juliet 472. Ready for departure to run, or ready for taxi to runway 35.
November Charlie Juliet 472, Leesburg ground, runway 35, taxi via Alpha 4, Alpha, Alpha 5.
Taxi to runway 35 via Alpha 4, Alpha, Alpha 5, November Charlie Juliet 472. Okay, let's get here. Release the park and brake. At least the feedback of that variable is working. So Say Intentions supposedly changed their voices. I noticed that on the tower, sounded the same for ground, but they probably mixing it up, so. So we're gonna go to Alpha. As you can see, there's snow on the ground. It's doing a pretty good job of what's actually outside. Where's the hotkey?
November Charlie Juliet 472, contact tower on 127.5, take care.
Contacting tower on 127.5, November Charlie Juliet 472. Have a good day. So we got 127.5. We'll tune that here in a second. back my flaps. Come down to P. That's pretty cool how it dials it in for you. Ready to go. I think you can change that. I think you can make it more realistic so it doesn't put it in standby, but this makes it easier. Good afternoon. Leesburg Tower, November Charlie Juliet 472, holding short, ready for departure on runway 35.
November Charlie Juliet 472, Leesburg Tower, runway 35, winds 350 at 14, cleared for takeoff.
Runway 35, winds are 350 at 14, cleared for takeoff, November Charlie Juliet 472. Okay, let's put our head and bug. There we go, straight in the middle, 15. We got everything set. Flaps at 10. Let's go. '57, pull up.
November Charlie Juliet 472, the airspace you've entered is temporarily restricted for a TFR for special security reasons. Fly heading 170, advise when ready to copy a phone number for possible pilot deviation.
Flying 170 for November Charlie Juliet 472. Tower, November Charlie Juliet 472, currently moving to 170.
November Charlie Juliet 472, you have not been cleared into the Bravo airspace. Exit the Bravo immediately. Once clear, advise when ready to copy phone number for possible pilot deviation.
Washington departure, November Charlie Juliet 472 would like to request a clearance to the Bravo VFR.
November Charlie Juliet 472, unable. You are inside Leesburg TFR. Advise when ready to copy phone number for possible pilot deviation.
Departure November Charlie Juliet 472, currently at 1500, would like to request clearance to the Bravo. What's up, Journey?
November Charlie Juliet 472, unable. You are inside Leesburg TFR. Advise when ready to copy phone number for possible pilot deviation.
The problem is Sane Tensions doesn't honor this TFR because I'm doing VFR. It's a mess. We're just gonna fly it. Yeah, Sane Tensions doesn't know how to deal with it when I fly VFR. They know how to deal with it with IFR, so. I'll stay at 1500. We're going to stay at 1500 until we see the mountains, and then we'll climb. Whew. What is that? My external view doesn't work. Oh, there we go. Oh.
November Charlie Juliet 472, you're leaving the Bravo airspace. Remain outside the Bravo. Frequency change approved. So long.
Remain outside the Bravo. Frequency change approved. November Charlie Juliet 472. All right, let's do this.
November Charlie Juliet 472, Dulles departure, frequency change approved. Good day.
We're going to stay on departure. Now, there's 6 inches of snow on the ground. All the snow did not melt. I can tell you that right now. All right, let's climb up to 1500. Let's climb up to 25 so we don't smack those mountains. Actually, let's do 3,000. Bring us back down to 74. And we should start to climb. Whew. Those winds are making it fun. I think that's good. Yeah. Doopy-doopy-doopy-doopy-doopy-doo. Let's just stabilize. Here we go. We should level off. Bring back the throttle once we come down. Man. That's correct. Definitely crabbing today. Ooh. Let's try to get ourselves back in line here. Man, we're being pushed. See how that looks on our outside? I don't know why it keeps doing that. Yep. Let's see now. Woo!
Alaska 3, contact Washington Center on 135.525.
Over to Washington Center on 135.525E, Alaska 3.
Guys, go ahead and enjoy the view. This is actually chase plane. And when they say experimental, I've been snowed in. I've been snowed in. Maybe I'll try the virtual PPL from Navigraph. Phew, too loud. That sound pack is very loud. Let's see what we got here. Charlotte's okay, so we'll wait a little bit. Really? Well, thank you for that.
JetBlue 2324, contact Reagan Tower on 119.1.
119.1, JetBlue 2324.
Man, 34-mile-an-hour wind coming at us from the right. That's harsh. As many of you have told me, I get a good leg workout. Who needs the treadmill when you can sit at the home flight simulator? People have those desk things that they exercise like this, those little treadmills. We just use our rudders. This is crazy. Let's see.
Cardinal 1 Zulu, Mike, contact Washington Center on 135.525.
So if I let go of the rudder pedals,
Cardinal 1 Zulu, Mike.
we're doing an experiment today. Yeah, you can definitely see the push. So if we go back in, this is something I definitely need to work on. Afternoon, departure, November Charlie Juliet 472, currently at 3,000. We would like to get a VFR flight following for the rest of our trip down to KSHD. Let's see how that's going to work.
November Charlie Juliet 472, squawk 4553 and ident.
Squawking 4553 and ident, November Charlie Juliet 472.
November Charlie Juliet 472, radar contact not established. Stay position and heading. November Charlie Juliet 472, radar contact over Airlie Airport at 2900 feet. Warrenton altimeter 29907.
Over Airlie Airport at 2900 feet. The Warrenton altimeter is going to be 29.97. November Charlie Juliet 472. Okay. Let's get that adjusted. Yeah.
November Charlie Juliet 472, contact Potomac approach on 128.525.
Contacting Potomac approach on 128.525. November Charlie Juliet 475. 2. God, I can't even say my call sign anymore. Potomac approach, November Charlie Juliet 472, with you at 3,000.
November Charlie Juliet 472, Potomac approach. Good afternoon, Warrenton altimeter 3000.
Warrenton altimeter is 30.00, November Charlie Juliet 472. And when we get here, we'll set our approach. Yeah, we got plenty of time to set that up. So I've been reading and studying where it's better to have a VFR flight following if you can. Especially if ATC is not as busy. That way they can track me, warn me about things. So I'm trying to force myself to do that now. Nice. Okay, good. That way they can, ATC can play ping pong with your blip on their radar. Especially in the Washington D.C. area, I think it's good practice, or it probably is actually. If I was to check, I'm sure it's a required. It's probably with TFR as well. All right, once we get level, we'll set our final approach. Man. Let's just set this real quick. 5. Yeah, we don't want to be rude.
Contact Reagan Tower on 119.1.
Yeah, we don't want to get hit by those big boys. I'm like a little chipmunk to them on the runway. This is gonna be 2000. Okay.
Skycatcher 90 Yankee Foxtrot, contact Washington Center on 132.275.
Over to Washington Center on 132.275, heading Skycatcher 9er Yankee
Elevation
Foxtrot.
1185. So I'm gonna set this up for 1185. Let's do 14. I'll navigate 200 feet. So let's go here via VNav. There we go, VNav. So I found that Sane Tensions, they released this thing called Groupie. It allows me to schedule flights, and then you don't need a Say Intentions account to actually. I do, but like if you guys were to join me on a flight, group flight, you could just use it and get the information. So I'm gonna give that a shot here, maybe in the next week or two. I did. Cool. No, it's fun. You're gonna like it. I know you'll like it. I mean, a lot of the problems have been ironed out. Did you have a lot of plugins for 2020? That would be my only hesitation. But since I didn't have a whole lot, I kind of came on the tail end of 2020 when I got into flight simming. So I pretty much just went 2024 and lived through the nightmare when it was first released.
Attention viewers, this is your captain speaking. If you're enjoying the flight, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Thanks for flying with us today.
It's pretty stable. I mean, if you have a good, fairly decent internet connection, I think that's going to help you. I haven't had this crash on me since Sim to the end of Sim Update 3. It hasn't really crashed on me. Or it actually hasn't crashed on me. Yeah, you're gonna be fine. Yeah, when you try it, let me know. You know, come back and let me know how that works for you. I want to hear your thoughts. So next month, I'm actually supposed to take vacation to Japan. We're going to see how that works. 14 hours. I haven't sat in an airplane for that long. Should be interesting. And I haven't been on a 777, 777. Yeah, we're really bucking. We're being pushed. Look at that. Ooh. All right, that's one thing I'm going to work on is my crabbing. No, actually, that is the traffic injector that I use.
Lindbergh 4537.
So what you do is you insert those models and then it puts it into the sim.
135.525 for Lindbergh 4537. Good day.
Let me see if I can find it for you. The plugin that I'm actually using. I'm using FSLTL. This is what I use. And saying you can use it like it is, or I'm actually using it, the models with same tensions. So when they inject, they actually use the models from this. Yeah, I'm going to put in chat for you guys.
Southwest 4280 contact, Dulles Tower on 124.425.
Let's see.
134.425 Southwest 4280.
There you go. That's how I got the live models of the real airlines. Ooh, Alright, I gotta pay attention here because I don't like this.
United 590 contact Washington Center on 133.55.
133.55 for United 590. Good day.
Dynamic approach November Charlie, July 472, currently at 3,000. We'd like to go up to 4,500.
November Charlie Juliet 472, climb and maintain 4500.
Climb and maintain 4500, November Charlie, July 472. Keep an eye on that speed. Yeah, we gotta go up.
November Charlie Juliet 472, maintain VFR altitude.
Nice. Keep an eye on my speed. God, it's going to be interesting when we get closer to this mountain. If I don't hit it. Woo!
Lindbergh 4537, climb and maintain 15,000.
Climbing to 15,000, Lindbergh 4537.
Yeah, see, they were supposed to sound more lifelike. To me, I think they're more AI sounding. I agree with you. Are you talking in the sim, or are you talking what you're hearing on my stream?
Contact Washington Center on 133.2.
133.2 for United 1869.
Okay, oh, I see, okay. Approach November Charlie, July 472, currently at 4,500, like to go up to 5,000.
November Charlie Juliet 472, climb and maintain 5,000.
Climb and maintain 5,000, November Charlie, July 472. Oh, this one's going to be fun because we're going up higher. And then I'm gonna have to come back down. Might have to go around a couple times, or fly out and then come back. Whew. I ate something really salty today, and now I'm feeling it. Okay, so we're at 5,000. We are looking good, much better. So now let's go ahead and set the procedure up again. Okay, so that's gonna be 12. And then the V path. Because right after we get off these mountain peaks, we should be coming down. I believe so, yes. Otherwise, you get the default cities. Ooh, we gotta slow this bird down.
Aero Mexico 456, contact Washington Center on 133.55.
133.55 for Aeromexico 456.
So like the other day, the SIM update 13 for California came out, and I had to download it. But with your speeds of internet, it should be pretty quick. See where we're at. 25 more nautical miles to go. Woo! Man. That wind is just coming off the mountain. Just shoving me up and around. Good question. Yeah, exactly. I think I'm going to demonstrate that. Holy crap. And then I got the glare coming in my eyes. Phew. Yeah, you guys don't want to miss this landing. Let's hope it's not a lessons learned. Mission failed. Yeah, exactly. Oh yeah, that'd be a good soundboard clip to put on my stream deck. Yeah. Let's give
November Charlie Juliet 472, Shenandoah Valley Airport at your 12 o'clock, 14 miles. Change to advisory frequency approved. Radar services terminated. Squawk VFR. Have a good afternoon.
Squawk and VFR, November Charlie Juliet 472. See ya.
November Charlie Juliet 472. Say again, please.
Squawk and VFR for November Charlie Juliet 472.
November Charlie Juliet 472. Squawk VFR acknowledged.
But that's a mistake. It shouldn't have transferred me. I should have been able to stay flight following. What do you guys think on that one? Because I know if I was on VATSIM, they would have just held on to me the whole time. All right, we're going to get to the top of descent here in a minute. Yeah, right here. Okay, so we're going to do a turn anyway. So we got plenty of time, should be. Look at this, 37 knots coming at me. I'm gonna be a pretzel. Whew. Let's kick back the speed a little bit. Now for mixture on a very windy day, I probably don't want it lean, right? I probably want it as strong or as full mixture. All right, we're coming up on the TOD here. I was asking on a very windy day today, I should have my mixture all the way in, correct? Is the
United 1140 contact Washington Center on 133.55.
all right?
Over
We
to
should
Washington
start
Center
to
on
drop here.
133.55, United 1140.
Okay, 10 more nautical miles to go. Ooh, I gotta stop. I see. Okay. I hope they clean the runway because this plane doesn't have a snowplow. Let's bring back our throttle some. Ah, I don't want that. We can put down the first stage of flaps. To keep it in certain range. Okay. Good to know. Thank you for that. That's right. Because if you gotta go around, you want that power to that engine. All right, I see the runway over here. We're gonna cheat. We're gonna come over and around. I think that's it. Let me see if I can do this. Let's see if it let me. That was just the snow. Okay. Fun fact, my diamond I flew in flight school, had a ECU that controlled mixture. Oh, nice. Interesting. shooting for 1200. To 2.95. I can't even dial the CTAF in. Ah, crap. Okay, I need to focus and fly the plane. I wanted to change CTAF, but it's not letting me. Ooh, see? I wasn't flying the plane like I'm supposed to. Let me change this real quick. All right, we're taking autopilot off, and I'm going. Exactly. Let me see, get this. I'll worry about the radios later. This microphone's in my own. Woo! Little high, but that's okay. Ooh. Yep. So I wanted to do CTAF, but there wasn't time to figure out why that wasn't switching correctly. So ground should be on, let's see, or my ramp should be 119. We'll just go in. Okay. Oh, there he is. He's straight there. Park and brake. I've actually done both from the marketplace and also from like Flight Sim IO. They're both good.
Center on 128.6.
128.6 for United 2116.
All right, let's pull this plane, the mixture out. Pitot switch that way. Let's store the fuel this way. Get the avionics. All right, so avionics, bus 2, master battery, alternative, all the lights are off, and we are good to go. All right, guys, thank you guys so much for stopping by. Journey Above the Clouds. Glad you stopped by. Looks like you got some things to do this week. Let me know how it goes for you, and I'll catch you guys the rest of on the next stream. And again, thank you for the likes and subs today. Thanks. See ya. You too.